Hey Virgo, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your third week of November general love reading. Now keep in mind this is a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. So for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the visuals, when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I got was Son of a Preacher Man by Dusty Springfield. Dusty was a Pisces, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the visual. You also could have met someone in Pisces season or ended a relationship in Pisces season, which is February, March time frame. I got two messages with this. For some of you all, like literally you may have connected with someone or you're dealing with someone right now who is very religious or very spiritually inclined. If you're dealing with someone who's very religious, it could be like that's what you wanted. You wanted someone who knows God. You wanted someone who is strongly God-based at the heart. That's what you were looking for, someone who had that type of connection. And then for others, I'm gonna just be real with you. What I heard about this, and I have to write this down in notes. Who is this perfect Patty? Because here's the thing, and this is no shade. I'm just telling you this. There's two different messages here. Okay, we're gonna pick up on whichever one applies the most. A lot of people who are religious or deeply rooted in religion, they tend to be very critical and judgy. You know, and I feel like for some of you all, there was a connection with this person, but they're very judgy. Like, this could be someone who every little thing that you do, they're like, God wouldn't be pleased with that, or God wouldn't like that. But they got 6 kids, 6 baby mamas, 6 baby daddies, never been married, kids all over the world, but it's critiquing the littlest things that you do. Somebody, that's the situation, okay? Like, this person is always spewing words from the Bible, and there's no problem with that. Good, if that resonates with you. But it's like, don't be so critical of other people when you yourself have not been living according to the words that you are speaking about. So again, perfect Patty, perfect Pat. Somebody feels like they're perfect and they're very critical of other people, especially when it comes to love relationships. And people want to call individuals like that Bible bumpers. This person, you could be dealing with a Bible bumper. And again, this is no shade against anyone who's religious, but you all know who I'm talking about. There's people out there like that that want to judge and be critical, but they're not living according to the same verses that they're preaching, right? And then for others, like I said, your heart may have been taken in a positive way by someone who's very God-based. They know God. They are connected to God. And that's what drew you to this person. So, and for some of y'all, you can actually be dealing with someone who's going to school to, I forgot the name. What do you call the school that they go to for to become a pastor or a priest or something like that? But somebody can actually be trying to enter that field where they're actually they want to be a pastor, a preacher, minister, something like that. You may be dealing with that, or you may be thinking about that. So let's see what we get for you guys today for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the visuals. We're going to go through the deck until we get your major arcana, which happens to be the Hermit. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers, okay? Currently at the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Cups. So, you know, 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, getting everything that you want and some, celebrating the good life, the high life. But also, this could be, I'm telling you, this could be someone who wants to be so perfect, so bad, but they may have a drinking problem. Because, see, that rat bastard, that's something that's hidden here. It's something that's going on behind the scenes, right? This person may have a drinking problem. They could overindulge in some type of vices that are unhealthy because it's just this one person here in all them cups. We can assume that he's toasting the people, but we don't see nobody but this one person. So this person could live in excess. Like, they can always be doing things. They don't know how to. I just heard mild. Like, they don't know how to do things mildly. And that's not what I want to say, but I'm going to say it like that. Somebody's name could be Mild. Last name could be Mild, M-A-L-D. They don't know how to live mildly. They always have to live on the edge. But then it's like once they come to their senses about their behaviors, then they're judging others. I'm also getting someone, if you go to like a church or you join the church and like every couple of Sundays they do baptismals or things like that, you may meet someone in church. Let's see. Let's see what we get for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the visuals. We want the Hermit. The card comes before and the card comes after. Now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like this person always talking shit now. Because the Page, look at his face. Pages are messengers. This could be someone who's immature and they just say anything out their damn mouth. Okay. If you see how you almost have like those cathedral looking archways here, like again, someone could have grown up in church and they always talk this very strong game of church values, but they're not living according to what they say. They don't practice what they preach, or someone is saying that you don't. Okay. So again, we want the Hermit. Yeah, they can be saying that you don't either, because you got 2 pages here. Let's go ahead and go through the deck until we get your major arcana. Again, it's the Hermit. And we want the card that comes before and the card that comes after. For my Virgo, someone will ask me again. Ooh, what? Are y'all watching me shuffle? Look, you can't tell me that spirit don't be all over the place, all in the space, man. I literally said the name of the song, and you guys are watching me shuffle, and the cards are being held down, so there's no way I can tell you what position, what card is going to be next. There's no way. The name of the song is Son of a Preacher Man. This person ain't no son of a preacher man. This person is a son of a bitch. Let me tell you something. Peep this. Right behind you got the damn devil. Hello. Right in front of you. Let's see. I just know I seen this right here in front of you. You got the 10 of Pentacles. So, my God, have mercy. Definitely could be dealing with a fellow earth sign, because you do have Pentacles with this energy as well. Capricorn with the devil. So it could be a Capricorn who has a birthday that has a 10 in it. Okay. Wow. This also could be someone who is working in ministry because of money. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being serious. And this is no shade. I'm being so sincere. I want you to look at this interview where Kanye West, when he was in debt, he was like in massive debt trying to start his shoe line, his clothing line. And he said Kris Jenner told him, open a church, start a church. It's here. I can't remember the name of the video, but it was a long, they were following Kanye West around, and he was just talking about how he got to doing his church and how he started doing those services and things like that. And he said Kris Jenner told him, people will follow you if you open a church. Start a church. And if you think about it, Kanye was millions of dollars in debt, and that, when he started his church, it catapulted him to being a billionaire status. And there's a lot of people who we all know are false prophets. And again, this is not me trying to preach. I'm just telling you, as far as this reading, for some of you all, if somebody's trying to go into that ministry, not for everybody, but this person may be just in it for the money, you know, because that's one big thing people will invest in. People will invest in food, sex, God, you know, spirituality, things like that, right? And I'm only saying like this could be bullshit because you got the devil behind there. Hello. Look, the name of the song is Son of a Preacher Man, and then you got the damn devil. Come on, y'all. I can't make this up. And as I put this here on the table, look here. This will be you shining your light, like you seeing this person. This person's trying to hide because the eyes are the gateway to the soul, but the eyes are covered. So, you know, this person wants to play perfect. But you're going to see that this person, they a bit of a snake. And it's like, this is just somebody who's very critical. This is someone who's very critical. And to be honest with you, immature emotionally. Cups is your emotions and feelings. Pages are young, youthful, still got growing and expanding to do. This person immature as hell. But it's like, there's people all over the world who literally will preach one thing and live a completely different life behind the scenes. For a lot of y'all, that's who this person is. And I feel like for a lot of y'all, you found out that this person was a snake. This person was a Judas, if you will. 5 of Cups, sadness, sorrow, grief, depression. I feel like some of y'all will be hurt, or you're hurt because you found out this person wasn't who you thought they were. You thought you was getting a child of God, and you would get the absolute opposite shit. Hell, you know, pun intended. Seriously. And I'm just listening, and I'm hearing right now the lyrics, the only man that could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. So this person used spirituality or religion to connect with you, but it was really, they was trying to get an end goal. They wanted a certain outcome. They was on some snake shit. I had a friend, true story, I'm gonna make this quick. I had a friend who went to an event. She met this guy, and he's very psychic. I know that because I always tell my friends, show me a picture of this person, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna read it. So he's very psychic, but he wasn't using his gifts for the positive. He was using his gifts to scam people, and he did that to my friend, my one friend. He literally he was very good at reading people, and he could like discern his ass off. Like everything that she was telling me, it was giving me goosebumps because it was so clear. And then when I looked at his photo, I was like, oh man, this man is very psychic, very intuitive, and he was using his spiritual gifts to con women. So, you know, when he met her, he was like, I can tell that this happened to you in your life, that happened to you. And it wasn't like vague, you know, random shit that anybody could come up with. No, he was saying times, dates, and both her parents were unalived when she was younger. And he brought that up, and she never mentioned that to him. So she was freaked out about it. She called me immediately like, whoa, I feel like God sent this man into my life and blah, blah, blah. So he was using his gifts to connect with her because he knew she was open to it and vulnerable. And then he robbed her of thousands of dollars. You know, he was like, you know, I own these buildings, and my friend was in the business of wanting to buy a building. And she wanted to buy property. And, you know, he was like, it's crazy. And so she really thought, okay, God sent this man to me because he owns buildings. He does this, he does that. He's like everything that I want. He's my type. He has a good sense of business with money. She was amazing with money. She was a big person with, you know, establishing financial stability, setting generational wealth and things like that. She was big on stuff like that. And so he was everything that she wanted, but he was using his gifts as a con man. So some of you are dealing with a con man or a con woman, and they are very intuitive and very gifted. So they're quite dangerous. To be quite honest with you, excuse me, my nose was itching. They're quite dangerous because it's like this person knows how to use their gifts. The eyes are covered, so they're not showing you who they truly are. So they're coming off as a preacher man when they actually, like I said, they are actually a devil in the flesh. You know, this is somebody who's sneaky as hell. Be careful financially because, you know, this person may find some way to have you invest. Like, oh, we're going to invest in this and we're going to build together. He did that same thing to her. I mean, she said this man was every single day calling her, checking on her, was dropping roses off at her front door, sending edible arrangements and things like that to her job. And then once he got that money, she couldn't find him. That number was off. When she went to the building that he actually had keys, which he could have been a janitor or anything like that. We don't know, but he had access to that building. So he walked her around and showed her the building and everything. Was like, yeah, this one is for sale for this amount of money, blah, 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 blah. And completely disappeared. She never seen that man. I swear to you, this is a true story. Some of you are dealing with somebody like that, or somebody like that is going to come into your life, and they're all about this preachy, and they're not who they come off to be. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I ain't gonna lie, that's fucked up. Cause that story just made me think about her situation. And he robbed her of thousands of dollars. He was like, yeah, you gotta put this so and so amount down because we're gonna do bidding. But since me and you are rocking like that, you know, give me the money and then we're gonna go ahead. And she gave that man that money and she ain't never seen his ass since. So be careful, y'all. That's part of the deck. World card, travel. This is for a movement. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. I feel like this person definitely gonna be talking about a future, and for some of y'all, you may realize like, oh, this person scammed me or is trying to get over. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, anxieties, worries, and fears. Finding out that you're realizing the truth about this person was hidden from you. Somebody's definitely using their spirituality or religious beliefs to scam people. I'm also getting, like I said, like somebody's very gifted psychically. But they're not using it for the good. And I feel like that's for a lot of people why people are so scared of people who are intuitives, and they say, oh, that's the work of the devil. No, they talk about even seers and things like that in the Bible, and it wasn't bad. Like a lot of the prophets that they talk about in the Bible, they were seers and they were going to use their knowledge and their messages for the positive. But then you have people who do use it for the negative, and I feel like that's what has left this nasty stain about psychics and seers and things like that on society as a whole, because they know people will abuse it. You know what I mean? And for some of y'all, unfortunately, this is somebody who will abuse it, okay? You got the Six of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you keep getting this Pentacle energy. For some of y'all, don't be so quick to give money. I'm just going to say that right now. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. You need to clarify for the 10 of Pentacles for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. Don't be so trusting. That's the message overall. Do not be so trusting. Okay. You had a couple flip down with their face down, so I'm going to keep shuffling. Universal energies of light, love, and divine. Okay. So you had two major arcana want to show us over. There's quite a few cards, but I'm going to take the ones that's sticking out the most. So you have the Justice card in reverse, Libra. And then you got the Temperance card in reverse. And then you got the Page Cups. Remember, we had the Page Cups earlier. This person is not, you know, whatever they're coming in, acting like they're offering, they're not about their life. They just not. The Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, Sag season is up next. So if you are single and you meet this person in Sag season, be careful with your finances. Be careful with allowing this person in your home. Like, there are some people who are like, this person could come off like a damn saint. And it's like things can move. We see in the world card like moving very quickly. Like, okay, let's live together. Let's be together. I know we're going to get married. Let's start our life right now. This person could be homeless as hell. Literally. And I keep getting con artists. You got of 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. Even if we didn't count this one because that's your main energy, you have 4 major arcanas. 2 are in reverse, and these are cards that you want upright, okay? 2 are in reverse, and the one that's upright, you don't want upright. You know what I mean? Like, this person ain't right. Something ain't right with this person. They don't mean you any good, because the Justice card in reverse, the opposite of justice, injustice, or unjust, unfair. With the devil, please, I beg. This is somebody who is trying to do you dirty. Their intentions are never, their intentions aren't pure. That's it and that's all. That's truth. They're not trying to do right by you. Okay, and just like what I was saying about my friend with her story, she didn't get her justice. She couldn't even find him. The thing was, the name that this man even gave her wasn't even real. He had fake IDs and everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting con artist vibes right here. So she couldn't even go to court and sue this person or, you know, file a report. She couldn't do it because it wasn't his real name. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ended up finding out this wasn't even a real thing. Something with conning people out of money. The Temperance card, temper yourself, being patient, it's in reverse. So it's like being impatient and jumping into a relationship can cost you. You know, it can cost you a lot. That's a lot of money. Be careful with that. Be mindful. I'm not saying be fearful of love coming in, but I'm going to tell you right now, because you do got Sag energy. If you are single and somebody comes in Sag season, I would be leery of that person. I would do my research on that individual, number 1. And number 2, if you're already in a relationship and it just feels like something isn't right, like something just feels off, please listen to your gut feeling, because everything I'm getting here is con artist energy for sure. This person is very gifted intuitively, and they are not using their gifts for the better. In reverse, it's like they're not doing what's right. Sword up, and the sword is in his hand there. Okay, sword up is just sword down. No, they're not using their gifts for the better. They're using their gifts to benefit them, but to harm others is what I'm getting. This is a very specific message, but it's for somebody, because I'm telling you, you ain't going to get this energy like this for nothing. Major arcanas are definite, and both of them are in reverse, and the only one that you want in reverse is upright. Hell no. You know? This is a scammer. This person is a scammer to the 10th power. Literally, you got the 10 of Pentacles here. This person is a scammer to the 10th power. Be careful about this individual, okay? For some of y'all, this is someone that you already have had interactions with, and you feel like it's unfair what they did to you, and it is if you experienced anything like this. And just like even with the friend I was telling you about, she was becoming impatient with love. Like, okay, when, you know, she just jumped into it very quickly. Didn't know that man for hell, I don't even believe longer than 2 weeks. And gave that, like, her savings, like the money that she stacked up to buy her building, she gave that money to that man, trusting him. Because he promised her, we're going to build together and this, and this. So be careful. Because that's definitely energy I'm picking up here as well, okay? So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe, click that notification button. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye.